with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Ollie Rose.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not. He's to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Stopped again. At least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Manning. Right side, it's Wingo. Gets away from one, he's got space. Flying down the right side. He's at the touchdown, Texas. He got loose and it was lights out after that. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dante Moore. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Ducks in the hurry-up. Oh, he's got some space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Price. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against...
Got enough space. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers.
What vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's more to throw. Out wide right, it's Bear. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this, he can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page. He's so deliberate with his route running. The quarterback knows exactly where he's going to be and when he's going to be there. And that's why they're so tough to stop.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. There he goes. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Throwing more. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. It's Hooks. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking for a crease. It's Price. Turning it on. Got the first down. Past the 10. And he scores! Touchdown Ducks! The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smartly.
Third and long coming up. Making the adjustment. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Keeping his eyes downfield. Looking left. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Longhorns will snap it on first and 10. Let it go. Brown running left. Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Big pickup on the ground. Knocked out at the 28-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Arch Madness. Look out. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Using his legs, it Smothers. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
1
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Needs it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Moore. They're all over it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Out wide left, it's Bear. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Rolled into enemy territory and all the way to the 44-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Dante Moore. Right side, it's Hill. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And that'll do it. Here in the 2nd quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's
just plowing ahead. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Fires left. Working the big fella to the corner. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Here's Moore to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. More to throw for it on 4th down. Moving out to the right. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. A give to Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Here's Manning to throw. Out wide right, it's Brown. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to Brown. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Tight end now in motion. Follows his blocks. It's Smothers. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time.
Offensive coordinators don't really have play sheets for 3rd and 75. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but when you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many plays in the playbook you can call.
4th down, Manning. Buying time to his right. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run it. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon! They take the lead here in the second half. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Hold and fired complete. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll give it to Brown. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's changing the play. Throwing Manning. Looking to the big tight end. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. And is incomplete on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll move the wide receiver. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. So the 4th down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play race is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
They'll run it to the right side. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Arch to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Smothers. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Rush is on. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So the defense sets them up with an interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Got enough for the first down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Now here's more. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Arch is going to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Texas! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And the extra point ties the game in the 4th. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now they'll run it to the right here. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Left side, it's Johnson. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the run, it's Griffin. They put the brakes on him. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
And that's what you told your running back. Hey, we're running the football up the middle. Put 2 hands on the football. Make sure you don't lose it. Square it up. Let's try to let this clock tick down as much as possible. And you're in an opportunity where you can kick the walk-off game-winning field goal.
This crowd even louder now on 2nd down as they try to hold on. Defense all over it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.